fans, Frank and his co-driver Roger Willis lie in 8th place, but therein lies the story. Meagher's car is the old reliable Ford Escort, or S1800. It once belonged to Richie Healy, and it has over 50 major rallies behind it. Frank from Clooneen, County Tipperary, and Roger Willis from Belfast are only spare-time rallyists, and they're trying to compete against drivers as professional and as expert as the legendary Roger Clark. In fact, Meagher's car is exactly the type of Escort in which Roger Clark was winning rallies over 10 years ago.
Well, yes, we've been driving this Escort, which is fairly well outdated now for the last 5 events, which we've finished 4 of. Which is a very consistent car. We're just staying in there, and we're going to go very hard today, hopefully.
Now, you had a little bit of a scare last night when your water temperature gauge was reading red hot, and you thought perhaps it was the head gasket of the water pump that had gone.
Well, 2 weeks ago we won the Stone Tours, and we had the wrong cam in, so we had to change the cam and put a new head gasket in. And we thought that might be the problem, but we changed the temperature gauge then, and she seemed to come fairly to normal. But okay, ticking over, it was a bit hot still, but it seems to be A1 now.
So you've had no problems at all mechanically this year then?
No, well, we've started using this new QXR Duckham's Oil, and there's no problem whatsoever with the engine. The car's going like a dream.
In the British National Championships, apart from having to live with the car handicap, Meagher is up against the likes of Russell Brooks in the Cadet GSI and the Metros of Wood and Clark, four-wheel drive monsters very suited to the tough and rough forest conditions, like here in the Cumbrian Rally last Saturday. The Kielder forests are unforgiving. There are also other modern rally cars, like this Audi Quattro, driven by Chris Lord. Yet Frank Meagher, who earns his keep in his father's business at Clooneen, County Tipperary, has been able to make his mark. And in the British press, he's been getting good notices. It is, after all, his first real go at British forest driving, as opposed to Irish tarmac. At the Cumbrian, not only had he to look after the driving, but there was the expense of service crews and wet weather conditions, which hampered even the semi-works teams.
What were the first few stages like, Frank?
First one was a bit slow, first forestry run. It was very nice, a bit foggy up on top, and started to go better on the second one.
No problems though?
No problems, no.
And what about that water temperature?
Perfect, no problem with it.
Excellently.
Thus far, Frank Meagher's only support is from Duckham's Oil. It's his keen competitive sense, his will to win, and his ambition which makes him continue and hope for the day when he can meet his rivals on level terms, as far as equipment is concerned. This modern Sierra Cosworth was only 1 minute ahead of Frank Meagher's Escort last weekend. It was 9th. Frank was 12th, his worst result so far in the championship. But he lies 8th place overall, the best two-wheel drive car. Some performance, and the winner of that particular event was Steve Whiteford in a Metro 6 or 4.